Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. I apologize for the setup. I'm in the middle of a workout. Actually, speaking of working out, check out this weightlifting belt. I haven't done that all year. My belt came in the other day, and today was the first day I've lifted weights since Sunday, so here we go. Now, on to my legendary Who Would Have Won series that I'm carrying on here. I decided, since both of these guys are legends, and even though Jones has never fought at heavyweight, he's going to, and he easily could have been a heavyweight his whole career, and probably would have been just as successful, if not more. So here we go. Jon Jones versus Fedor Emelianenko. Who would have won? Let's look at styles first. Stylistically, Fedor Emelianenko was the whole package, and he still is. What do I mean by that? He can wrestle. He had a really good sambo background, so the chances were, if he was fighting another wrestler, he wouldn't be easy to take down. It'd be hard to take him down. And if you took him down, he'll probably catch you in a Kimura lock or an armbar or a triangle choke or some kind of funky submission. So that's what he would do if you did take him down. And if you didn't take him down, he'll take you down and throw you around like a rag doll. That's what he would do. And if he didn't want to wrestle or take you down, if he didn't feel like doing all that, that's fine. If he wants to stand with you, he can outbox you on the feet, throw some leg kicks. He was really good at pressuring stand-up guys like Mirko Cro Cop when Cro Cop was in his prime. And he had many ways to win the fight. If you look at his record, he's actually won the majority of his fights by submission. But he's knocked guys out too. Okay? And even at this point in his career, he has, only 6-7 losses? So that's crazy. And about 40-something wins? Maybe 40-something wins? I don't know. That's a lot of wins. And these losses have come after he's past his prime. And he's still dangerous. Now let's look at Jon Jones. Jon Jones is the most talented fighter in MMA history. There will never be another Jon Jones. I'm a big fan of Jon Jones, actually. He's also the whole package. Really good stand-up, leg kicks, the side kicks to the calves, elbows, spinning back elbows, body kicks, head kicks. Ask Daniel Cormier about that. He's got good hands. He was pretty quick on his feet. He's good at evading hits, not getting hit in fights. His wrestling is really, really good. He took down Daniel Cormier 5 times in the first fight, or 4 times, whatever it was. He dominated a guy that wrestled in the Olympics with wrestling, so that's incredible. He's never lost a fight, so that makes him also dangerous. Now, let's say these guys actually fight. As much as I like Jon Jones, I've said numerous times on here that Fedor is the MMA GOAT, the heavyweight GOAT, greatest of all time, period. And although I think Jon Jones is the greatest light heavyweight of all time, I would say he has no business fighting a guy like Fedor. Stylistically, Fedor is a pressure fighter. He's always in your face. When he fought Daniel Cormier, the reason why he had a hard time fighting in both fights, even though he won those fights, his challenge was with Daniel Cormier being in his face, hitting him the whole time. Okay? Now, he did beat him both times, but Fedor is a guy that doesn't fight with emotions. He's very calm. He's very focused. And I think that's a big part of why I think he's the greatest of all time. He's a very focused guy. And even if he's hurt, he's still coming after you the whole time unless you put him out. I don't think Jon Jones has the power to knock him out with one punch. And Fedor is very quick on his feet also. He's agile. And while I don't think Fedor is the more talented fighter, I just think the fact that Fedor would walk him down and be in his face the whole time and hit him, he's also one of the hardest hitting heavyweights in MMA history. Anybody would tell you that, not including the ground and pound. I simply think that Jon Jones would try to use his distance and do the side. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a workout. Do the side calf kicks. I don't think that would work. I think Fedor would eat some of those and just walk through it and get in his face and punch him in the face and put him in the cage or the ring if they fought in a ring in the corner and punch him in his face and beat him up, roughen him up, and neutralize Jon Jones' ability to take him down. Speaking of, I don't think Jon Jones would be able to take down Fedor very well. Maybe once or twice in the first round, but Fedor will figure him out. I think he would actually out-grapple Jon Jones and take him down. And this is where it gets interesting. Either he knocks out Jon Jones on the feet or gets, I don't think a flat-out KO, like out cold. I think he would TKO Jon Jones. He would hit him a time or two and rock him where he can't defend himself. And he'll follow it up with some vicious ground and pound and finish it like that. If it stays standing, we've seen fights end like that before where they're not defending themselves on the feet. So I think that's a possibility. And if Fedor takes him down, he could finish it with a TKO with vicious ground and pound. Or he can probably catch Jon Jones while Jon Jones is on his back. Probably catch him in a triangle choke or a Kimura lock where Jones is trying to defend himself from getting hit so much. Or better yet, if let's say Jon Jones does take him down. We've seen again Mark Coleman and Kevin Randleman, other wrestling greats, take Fedor down, and out of nowhere, he catches you with an armbar or a Kimura lock. Most notably, Kevin Randleman. Rest in peace, Kevin Randleman. Kevin Randleman suplexed Fedor and dropped him on his head. And then about half a minute later, Fedor's on top of him like nothing happened to him. He ends up with a Kimura or an Americana, whatever it was, and tapped him out 30 seconds later. So I just see too many ways Fedor wins the fight and not enough for Jon Jones.